Maggie Lucas. Under a half minute to play here in this season opener for this guy that's been all smiles basically from the opening tip.
Stays in the ball game, guarded by Clarendon. Gives the scores. Nice baseline, and gives to Cash, and the shot is blocked by Howard. Cash got it back, blocked again, but she's fouled this time.
Has it been 100%? And Coach White told us that as we see it, nice shot by Howard.
Leaving Mitchell too much room.
High low. Howard ducks in. Nice move.
Beautiful. Good footwork on the inside by Natasha Howard.
See, Gray can relate to that as Clarendon drives, misses, put back is good, but will it count? Natasha Howard took a shot as the horn went off. Started to talk earlier about how the Sun lost their first game this month, which was opening night against Washington, haven't lost since. Howard drives right in for an easy two. Kelly Farris into the game now, trying to add a defensive spark for the Sun. Howard on Peterson again, and Howard scores again. Natasha Howard for the second time takes it right down the lane at Peterson.
Connecticut at home tonight against Chicago. Shot clock down to 8. Howard has the ball. One-on-one. In the lane, spins. Right hand off the glass. Good. Poland, 3, corner. Howard got the rebound. Howard got it in a foul. The Fever have so much depth inside. Natasha Howard has played well off the bench. Again, this is a very deep Fever team. Basket and a foul. The second all-time leading scorer at Florida State, Natasha Howard.
Surgery on July 7th. She surprised her teammates before the game by showing up. They did not know she was coming. And when she walked into the building on crutches, the entire group ran over to her.
Now, angles to the right, stays beyond the arc. Up top to Howard. 7 to shoot. She hands off to January. Hook pass back to Howard, attacks left side and lays it in. Natasha Howard in her second season out of Florida State, averaging 4.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. No run. Passes behind Natasha Howard. Has to go chase it on the right baseline. Howard into the paint, spins back to her right and banks it off the glass. Natasha Howard has 4.
Makes this a 3-point game.
Indiana sees a mismatch down low. They're trying to get the ball down low.
Good call, Keith.
Great recognition. You have Alex Bentley down there.
Very working on Prince. Prince finger for still pass to the elbow to Howard. Howard to the left baseline. Drives strong, threw it up, and lays it in. And Stephanie White loves that with a quick clap on the sideline.
That's maybe one of the benefits of her not playing overseas in the offseason. Koki gives her an assignment to work on over the winter months, and that was something she wanted to draw more fouls this year, and she had. Johnson. Defended by Laney. Throws it in, and a cutting Howard tips it home.
Beautiful backdoor cut by Natasha Howard.
Johnson handed it off for Howard. Parker defends, and then a second chance. It drops for Howard to go head to the line.
And having her explain herself because she knows that this official is going to be working multiple games.
Great win against Indiana, their closest geographical rival. That's turning the tide. Howard, a tough shot, and she reaches double digits.
And it's rebounded by Lynetta Kaiser on the floor for the first time. Fever have gone to the bench. Natasha Howard is in, and she posts up and scores on Schimmel.
Everybody see what they're doing, and Hill showing off the vision. Speaking of vision, getting it down low, Howard, and skips it in.
Great offensive weapon for Indiana.
Yeah, shot clock is at 9. Lawson having trouble with it. That's going to be won by Indiana. Front court Johnson stops and screws it. Old school.
Here's a loose ball on the floor, 50-50 balls. And they're going in favor of Indiana in this second half in particularly. And here's Shanice Johnson with the...
Asked Brittany Griner what she missed most about Diana not being here. She said the technicals. And then she said, no, really, her fire and chest bumps and things like that. Count the basket. Natasha Howard fouled by Marta Shargai, the rookie from Spain. Howard just uses her guest, of course, over at Duke with her second bucket. Howard over Griner. Rainbow shot goes in.
Coleman. Headed by O'Hay. Now Howard. Jab step going to the left side and finishing with the right. Woo, that was a nice move there by Natasha Howard.
Howard, second year out of Florida State, makes the move. And with a left hand. Nice move by Natasha Howard. Howard drives on Lacey. Strong move with a right hand. Natasha Howard has 8. Down to the post now. Howard trying for her second double-figure game of the year, and she has it. 6 in the quarter, 10 tonight for Natasha Howard. And they've only given up 45 here. Here's Howard. Nice pass at Chanwa.
And now it's up to 11 after that giveaway. Howard steps through. Crazy shot, and it goes down. Kisses it high off the window. Good shot from Howard.
Well, the nice sweep through move going to her left and then all the way to the top of the glass.
Looks at it. Howard. Good coverage by Sancho, but couldn't stop the shot.
Natasha Howard with the drive. Wiggins can shoot. Sugar Rogers can definitely shoot, but she dribbled into her own player. And that is the end of the first quarter. Second half for New York. Natasha Howard. Nice move over Candace Wiggins.
Natasha Howard will try the hook and put it home. Couldn't get the follow. Cheryl Reeve wanted a foul on it. Down the other way, Howard finishes on a gorgeous entry pass. Just under 28 a game. Those are first points of game 2. Look at Howard, very confident this evening. 6 points off the bench.
Okay, Natasha Howard.
Shot clock turned off. January trying to return the favor to Howard. She got it. With 2.8 to go in the quarter.
Effectively shoot over 50% again. Second chance points. That's why they're important.
Howard took it right at foul for the bucket, plus the foul. We'll see if they call it up.
Natasha Howard has not played a lot of minutes in the finals, but every time she has come in, she has been productive.
January finding Howard from 14. She got it. Natasha Howard trailing by 2 after leading early. January, nice pocket pass to Howard, who remains remarkably efficient in this series.